Okay, so Fadi here in the community asks, how important is algorithm knowledge for Salesforce development? And then he goes to explain that he wanted to enroll into the university to go and learn those things. So here's what I think. Let's say that's you. You're a beginner, right? And the career of a developer usually looks something like this. You start as a junior, then you go to the middle developer, then you become a senior, and then you move more to the career, right? So there are more steps to it. And in each of the steps, you have some kind of bottlenecks. So in each of the steps, you have something that prevents you from making the next step. Sometimes it's a combination of things, right? Sometimes it's, for example, to go from junior to middle, you need to have real world experience, right? So you need to do, let's say, 3 to 5 projects on the job with the supervision of someone who is more experienced. Like that's the way to go. That's the way that was for me. To go from middle to senior, you need different things, right? And to become a junior, you're gonna have some other bottleneck with skills. So you're kind of, if you want to move quick through the career, your task is to identify those bottlenecks and see what is the next step that's gonna give you the biggest ROI, right? And algorithms are not the bottleneck for most of your career until you probably go here to the senior. Because in most of these things, you're lacking other way more important skills and way less heavy or difficult skills, right? So when I was a junior, I needed 0% of my algorithms. When I moved to middle, my algorithm skills that I got at the university, they were quite handy a little bit, like not too much. I would say I used sometimes, but not that many times. And then the more you move to the senior, the more those algorithmic things they become important. It doesn't mean that algorithms they don't help you, right? Algorithms are super helpful. They develop this like developer mindset, the deeper understanding of how programs work. They give you a lot of confidence that you would be able to do any task that you get because you solve those super complex algorithms. And they definitely help me to be a better developer, right? I will not deny it. I studied computer science and algorithms helped me a lot. But if your goal is to get the first job, or on the first job to go and get, I don't know, plus 20% to the salary because you got more experience, you don't need algorithms at all. Which doesn't mean you can't learn them. Doesn't mean if you learn them that they won't help you. They will. But I think that the bottleneck for you to move to the next part of your career is different, not algorithms. So what I see a lot of people do is like, oh, I'm gonna go to the university, I'm gonna learn algorithms, and I'm gonna become a developer, right? And they're gonna help me. Yes, they're gonna help you, but only like 5 years into the career. So you're spending time on activity that's gonna help you in 5 years, right? And in 5 years, maybe you will not even be a developer. Maybe you will realize, okay, as I did, development is actually not what I wanna do like my whole life, right? Maybe you will be like, okay, I wanna be an architect. Then you don't need any algorithms at all. You usually need algorithms for solving like more complex stuff. Some kind of matching functionality. For example, you can have, let's say you have a hierarchy of accounts and contacts in Salesforce. You can build a tree with it and you can traverse the tree. So there are like all of this. There are some use cases for algorithms for sure. On top of that, algorithms in general and understanding the O notation, it helps you to understand better the flow of a program and helps you better understand what is an efficient program. But if you're not middle developer, if you don't have like 1-2 years of experience, don't worry about those things.